Hi. My name is Daphne Malfitano.
And I'm Eli Rose, and we are Fiddles and Oboe of Fiddles and Oboe's Clown Orchestra and No Ring Circus.
The No Ring Circus is a project that we've been working on together for about a year and a half. It marries our interests in clowning, theater, and philosophy and music into one sort of new, strange theatrical experience.
It really utilizes Daphne's controlling, aggressive tendencies too.
Ah, yes, and Eli's woeful dread.
So the No Ring Circus, for us, it really is a culmination of lifelong interests for us. My interest in the circus started as early as my childhood. My dad came to America and first found work as a huckster at Atlantic City Steel Pier. And this kind of generated interest in the circus for me, and I formed my own circus troupe as a result of this about half a decade ago. And I've been a professional sword swallower and circus performer ever since.
And I grew up in a more classically artistic family, performers and creators, and I went from acting to writing in my 20s, and things I've written have been performed from New York to LA, and I'm a published librettist, opera librettist. Really my interest is in creating theater pieces. So all the while, even though I wasn't acting anymore, I was still sort of playing muse every once in a while to other artists for their projects, and that's how Fiddles, my clown character, was born, came into this world. Fiddles was a solo character for a long time. Finally, Oboe came along, and it was sort of a perfect companionship, and I think obviously we're best friends and we're also now a married couple, so it makes sense that our clowns would have some kind of connection. But I do think that they also coincidentally happen to have this very nice duality that can reflect the duality in every person. You know, Fiddles is the id, Oboe is the ego. There's a owner-pet dynamic, owner-pet. There's also a bit of an unrequited love story, but in the end of the day, they're two sides of one coin. They're two sides of one person, perhaps.
It's our belief that clowns should embody an important unconscious struggle within the performer themselves, but one that also resonates with the audience. By simplifying what are otherwise deep, complex, and hidden struggles through the profound and limited vocabulary of a clown, we can express otherwise painful or unacceptable subjects. We touch on subjects everything from suicide to blind idolatry, and we generally offer something a bit more unnerving than you might see in traditional clowning. So there's an honesty and a poignancy that we really think clowns embody, and in this way, Fiddles and Oboe really embody the archetypes of the red and the white clown, the straight clown, the sidekick. But we kind of reverse these roles a little bit, we meld these roles a little bit, and it kind of lends this complex humanity to the entire project, I think.
Yeah, and in certain ways, I think we are very much the white clown and the August clown, but in certain ways it's a little bit different. Oboe's affection for Fiddles is probably much greater than what you would normally see from the sort of superior character to the subordinate. But in this case, it's a bit, the power dynamic is a bit shifted because Oboe has more affection for Fiddles than one would expect.
The Clown Orchestra came out of a need to give a voice to Fiddles and Oboe in an otherwise non-verbal show. The score is entirely original. It's composed by me, and we built this clown orchestra out of some of our favorite musicians. It features Zebulon Watley of the gothic country band Sons of Perdition. It features Texas Red of Pete Langto and the Stray Dogs, and kind of a rotating cast of guest musicians. And the soundtrack is something that we're really proud of and that we think really kind of sets this show apart.
So the premiere of Fiddles and Oboe's Clown Orchestra and No Ring Circus is happening. It's happening this April, the 6th to the 8th, and the 13th to the 15th, 2017. We already have a perfect venue for it. It'll be in New Orleans, in the Marigny area, 2 blocks from the French Quarter, in a little black box venue called the Fortress of Lushington. It's an ideal space, and we can, completely make it into our own little clown dungeon. The thing is, between now and April, there's a lot of things that we have to complete, building, creating, so that the show will be as great as we envision it. And the funds raised through this campaign will go directly towards props, minimal scenery, costumes, and, the clown white, which we need a lot of.
Yeah, also music production, music recording, merchandise, paying guest performers to come in and perform for the opening. Also wine.
Yeah, wine. We think that clowns are best absorbed through a belly full of wine. In exchange for your support and help, we've come up with a lot of really fun ideas for incentives. We have everything from postcards to custom clown ruffs to enrollment in the Fiddles and Oboe mail bomb exchange program.
Is it an actual bomb?
It's probably not an actual bomb, but it does, you will be getting a monthly surprise in the mail from Fiddles and Oboe. It won't hurt you, but it might be weird.
We are humbled, though, and really, really proud of this production. It's truly a culmination of our life's interests and all of our efforts, and it really is a labor of love at this point.
This project is what we hope to be the beginning of a very long and well-traveled sort of clown tour. And we really appreciate your help and the support you've given us, and we can't wait to show you the clowns. We really appreciate all of your support along the way, and we really can't wait to bring the clowns to the people.
And as we're so fond of saying, please embrace your monsters and let them embrace you. No, Fiddles.